Hey guys, welcome back to another edition. Today we're talking to Amanda Lewis. She is co-owner of Future Pathways. Future Pathways is a fairly new organization here in Tallahassee. They primarily work with adults on the spectrum, those who have graduated or phased out of Leon County schools. Amanda comes in, swoops in, and saves the day and provides an opportunity for them to have real meaningful relationships and jobs. She's something very special, and I look forward to communicating with you guys about her. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. So Amanda, thanks for coming into CBG. We really appreciate you.
Yes, thanks for having me.
So the city of Tallahassee is very excited to have Future Pathways. Care Behavioral Group is particularly very excited about it because we have a mutually shared client, Connor, who has changed our world. He's lovely and fun and wonderful and has changed the dynamics of the office. So we appreciate you giving us the opportunity to interview him and hire him.
Thanks for hiring him.
Yes. Why don't you take a minute and just tell me about your organization? You can start from thinking about it to inception to kind of any barrier that y'all faced in the very beginning to where you are, and then what you see happening in the future.
Great. Okay. Well, it really has been something that's been in the process for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, my best friend and I, Abby Hallett, we were teachers in the transition program in Leon County Schools, which was amazing. We worked with 18 to 22-year-olds, but we found that as they would graduate and leave the school system, when we do their exit plans, they were just bare. So we were like, what's gonna happen? We've worked so hard for these past, 2-3 years. And so actually Abby and I started job coaching on the side. So we got registered with Agency for Persons with Disabilities, which is a great organization,
right,
state funded. And we just started job coaching part-time. We'd get done with school, we'd job coach some clients that needed help. And we thought, wow, this is making a really big difference in some people's lives. I wish our students had this. So Abby and I got the idea this past June to go ahead and resign our teaching career and open up Future Pathways. And Future Pathways is flexible because we can help adults with so many different aspects
Sure.
of their life. So obviously we have clients like Connor that works with you, and we help him making sure that he's still doing a good job at work. But that's not all that we do for our clients. We also make sure that they have recreation activities that they can be a part of throughout the week. We consult with families to make sure that they even know what to do with their adult with a disability throughout the week. We do social skills group, which Connor's a part of. So every week they meet and they get to chat with friends. So really Future Pathways is just something that can help adults in our community with disabilities have a full life in the community.
You got more? I was gonna cut you off.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. Keep going.
Talk me through what parents do when they want to involve their adult child in Future Pathways. What's the first step?
So if you're interested in Future Pathways, you just give us a call.
Okay.
Literally, we have our information on our website, email, phone number, call me. We'll set up a meet and greet. We'll kind of see what your young adult's needs are, and then we'll develop a support plan. So it might be finding a job, keeping a job. It might be finding a club to volunteer in.
Sure.
It could be something small, just something that they feel like they're part of their community and they're contributing.
So do you see, are adults on, so we all know the spectrum gives from, folks who just require a little bit of support to folks who require a lot more support. So what is your feedback, or what's the feedback from the community regarding sort of the spectrum that we serve?
Very good question. So we have clients that we help that are, nonverbal. Maybe they only say a couple of words. And then we have clients that are, possibly looking at going to college and they just need some assistance with executive functioning. So that's why we love the spectrum, right? There's so many different aspects of it. And I think that all of them have the same goal. They just want to find their niche.
I agree.
So for our clients that need a little bit more help, for instance, we're trying to help a client come up with his own baking company.
Oh, that's awesome.
He can work out of his house. He can sell baked goods. It's at his pace. He doesn't have to interact with people too much. But then, like I said, we have clients that I'm helping tour, Lively Tech and different colleges and helping them find where they want to go after high school. Because it's hard.
Oh, no, it is. I mean, it's hard. Again, we've talked about this. Just with neurotypical children, it's really difficult navigating this post-high school. And those kids have options. More options than our friends that learn differently.
Absolutely.
So you're obviously providing this amazing resource. Talk to me about some of the feedback that you've received from families.
So families, I think the biggest thing that they've said is that they appreciate the one-on-one. You know, it's not like we're running a school, it's not like we're running a big practice or anything. We're really working one-on-one with our young adults, and we're really individualizing. So instead of this blanket statement like, we're gonna find you a part-time job, this, that, you know, we're really going in and we're finding what's the niche, what are you passionate about, and what does your skill set line up with your passion?
I agree. I think it's so important to have meaningful activities, meaningful work, meaningful friendships. You know, I think, I know that in the past, these young adults have just sometimes been thrown in these situations where nothing makes sense.
Yes.
You know, they're not interested,
Right.
in what's going on. So we see this like increase in inappropriate behavior or complete absenteeism.
Yes.
You know, so I love how you are truly assessing the individual.
And tailoring.
Right. And
Yeah.
as we said before, nothing is cookie cutter.
Nothing.
It's per Connor, per whomever it is that you're working with.
Exactly. For instance, we knew that Connor was a social butterfly.
Right.
And I knew that the people at Care would be such a loving and fulfilling, and, you know, it would fulfill that social need for him.
Sure.
But he could also have meaningful tasks around the office, and then he loves kids as well. So it's really blending those skills and those strengths with a job that you can find.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Thank you.
I want to talk a little bit about, because you have such great experience working with young adults, the importance of, or your feedback in when you see someone who has received relatively good early intervention versus those who have not. And if you could maybe, drill down a little bit on what we feel is the importance
Yes.
of early intervention.
Okay, so early intervention is everything. I always joke with all of your VCBAs, like, all right, when they get older, I'm ready for them because you guys have set up a really nice platform. Early intervention lays the foundation for our clients knowing that I'm gonna have non-preferred tasks to do. You know, I'm gonna go into a job and someone's gonna tell me to do something that maybe I don't feel like doing, but I still need to do it.
Right.
So really that behavior modification and following those commands and those multi-step directions, think about how that can, go into the workforce. That's really the most important thing. Everyone always tells us it's not the hard skills of the job, it's not the actual doing of the job, it's the social skills and the way that they act at the job.
No, I agree. I mean, every piece of work that I've ever done, there's things I really enjoy and things I don't enjoy doing. And the things you don't enjoy doing are equally as important. And building those friendships to get you through the things that you don't want to do.
Yes,
are super
exactly.
important.
Yeah, and we do that buddy system.
Yeah.
Connor has Miss Mackey.
Yeah.
That's his right hand lady, and she's there. She's a natural support. So, like you said, building natural supports and friendships
Right.
that can help our clients get through work just like we do.
Oh yeah, when you're running out of steam, you're
Yeah.
like, come on, man.
Yes,
You got this.
so
It's all good.
they're just like us. They just need a little push in the right direction.
That's really great. Well, we're going to close this up, but I want you to think about something that our community can take home with them about Future Pathways.
So what I want you to take home from Future Pathways is, there's a lot that I would want you to take home. I would say that there is something out there for your young adult with a disability. There is something out there that we can find, whether it's a 4-hour job that, doesn't even really matter about the paycheck, but we want your young adult to be part of something. We want them to feel like they're part of a community and a team. So there's something out there.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. We think you're
Definitely.
lovely. We're huge fans of your group. We enjoy working with you, and I know that Future Pathways is going to soar.
Well, thank you
So
for all your
good for
support.
you, Amanda.
Thanks,
We're super
Krista.
excited.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you.